Hey, what's up, YouTube? Darksider here, coming at you guys with another deck profile. This is more of like we'll call it a double feature since I just uploaded the zombie deck profile. Go check that one out, guys. Super really good deck. Not very budget friendly, but it's really good. It's very competitive. If you guys are zombie fanatics, go for it. This is more of a competitive meta deck, just because I don't really upload meta decks too often. I kind of like seem to go more towards like anti-meta decks. But this is a more meta deck. I've been playing this thing for a long time on Dueling Book. Just been grinding with it. This is the way I basically finalized it, I guess. Like I've tested every build, the 40 card, the 60 card, Dragoons, no Dragoons. So many different variants of it. This is the way I've been loving it so far after so many hours of testing. I took it to one locals. I'll be taking it to the big locals next Saturday. I'm not able to go this one, but yeah, so basically like we're no longer doing online. I'm gonna start going to the physical ones just because I am from Cali and Cali has a lot of restrictions, but finally they're starting to have them. So I'll just go through the deck profile. Like I said, like this is the finalized build, so it's not just a bunch of random like stuff, kind of like how people have been playing it. This is after like hours and hours of testing. So this is the way I've been liking it. So 3 Tracer. If you guys don't know what it does, you can just pop a face-up card and it summons a dark rocket or whatever. Well, just summons a rocket, but yeah. So essentially, you just make this, get the level 4, and just make your savage. The little one. So basically, he just summons one of the big it's just a big dark monster from the graveyard, and you can just link off with it. But the thing is, it's just a tuner. So sometimes you just get it off of needle fiber. It's really good. And then these guys lock you into darks from the extra deck, so just be careful. Don't run into that. One recharger, which is really good. Obviously, it's the level 4 for the Tracer, but if you guys don't know what it does, basically, like, when an extra deck, Dark Monster, whatever, is gone, or destroyed, sorry, you could discard this and then summon something else from the graveyard that is not the one that it just got destroyed. So you can go, like, Striker Dragon, pop Striker Dragon, add this, discard this, and then get, like, either your metal, you get, like, anything you want back from the graveyard that's dark, so it's really good. Observator, so I wasn't playing this in the 40 card build, and, like, I ended up just missing it so much just because it's a free way just to get to your Tracer, and like the thing is, this deck needs to get your Tracer. If it doesn't, it's so underwhelming. Like you're not able to make your Savage. It's really hard, and this card is just so good. You can even just kind of like summon this, get this back, and then just make your Savage that way. But yeah, but Observator comes up so much. It's definitely needed. The card's really good. 3 little baby medals. So this card's broken. It adds you red metal. So it just kind of like a 1 card like combo. Cause you just go into this, make your man. Like I'm blanking out right now. Striker Dragon, get your metal, banish the Striker Dragon, get metal on the board, bring this back, and make your Romulus, and then kind of combo off that way. So yeah, so it just adds you metal when it's into the graveyard from the field, so you can just link off with it, whatever. And then the metal to go with it. Obviously, if it got errated, it kind of sucks, but whatever. 1 Phalanx for the combo with Romulus. The light and the dark little guys. So basically, these are like obviously 1 card combos. So you play Chaos Space with them. So basically, just summon this, make your Striker Dragon, search out the other one, summon it, make your Romulus, and then just combo off that way. So this build is kind of like really linear because like you just kind of like do the same combo like every single game. There's not anything crazy with like Black Garden or anything like that, just because those are more cards that I just don't want to play, and there's just like more. It gives you more bricks in a way because people, but there's extenders, you can do this. No, but like it's just so like it adds a lot of variety. I guess like it's hard to explain. I just didn't like any of it. I just like a super linear deck, like just does the same thing over and over again. The combo's really good. It's really consistent. It gets past like a lot of hand traps, multiples. Like it's really good. Like you don't need to get all that other stuff. Like this is how you should play it. One Brotar, that means searches out what's it called, the Levianeer. This card's broken. It just keeps coming back a lot of the time. What's it called? If you know how to use it, I guess, because you get lands hit a lot, so there's a lot of ways. But yeah, this card's really good. Obviously, it gives you the monster. You can always bring this back with metal. You could do so much with this card. This card is really good. But obviously, you need it for the combo. You just bring it off with LP, and then like you search out your Levianeer. And then 1 Safer. So I was playing 3. Until shout out to 037 Wolf, he told me you only really need 1. And it's true, you only really need the 1, because before I was playing as a starter, just because obviously you send this and then you add one of like these guys or whatever, but like you don't really need that. You don't really need. Well, I guess you added this no matter what, because then you just Banish it, sorry. But what's it called? But you don't really need the other ones. Like now, it's more of like if you draw it, it's cool. You can combo with it, but you have other ways to combo. And you only play it just to get back like your Legionnaire. So a lot of the time, I just bring this off of spheres. That way, I have access to my Legionnaire again. But yeah, you don't really need more. Like it's good at one. Like you have other ways to do stuff. Then obviously the Legionnaire to go with that. It's really good. Part of the combo, you just discard a card from their hand most of the time. If you really have to, you could use the 3 lights to summon one back, and then obviously the destruction comes up a lot. The 1 sword, I mean, you can just make Union Carry and equip this. A lot of the time, if they like triple hand trap you, sometimes you're still able to end on Savage and like the Union Carry, and you just equip. So it's just really good. And then so I play the Dragoon stuff. I wasn't playing it at first. I just didn't think it was very good. But like after so much testing, like that card is just so good. Like making like just having 2 monsters on the board after getting like triple hand trapped and still able to end on Dragoons is just ridiculous. Like, but yes. Oh, sorry. I don't have a what's it called? Red Eyes Fusion. Ignore that. So just we'll use this. I don't know why I can't find one, and I don't know whether to play commons, the ulti Dark Magician, or like different things. So I just put these 2 in there. But yeah, so this engine is just broken. Like, and the thing is, I play 49 cards, so you don't really see it too often. If you draw 1, that's fine. If you draw the fusion, it's broken. If you draw 1 of these, it's fine. You can just discard them and kind of combo off. Like, it's fine. What's it called? And then you can just put them back. Well, you can't put them back, sorry. What's it called? But yeah, so if you draw them, it's fine. You can just still combo off, because like usually your deck combos off like 1 or 2 cards. But yeah, it's just kind of like, I just think of it as like drawing a hand trap turn 1. You're not gonna need it, and then you just kind of like use it later on or whatever with the fusion. And then what's it called? 3 Chaos Space cards broken. You guys don't know what it does. You can discard a lighter dark, search out the opposite, and then like you could banish it from the graveyard to put back a monster that can be normal to special summon. So you could put back your strikers. You could put back your wyverns, which is what like a lot of people do. Obviously, you could go like dark or light, and then search out the other one, and then when you're about to link again, you could put it back just to get a free plus. So, and then you also draw a card, obviously. So yeah, so these things are very, very good. So 3 rocket launch that just searches out. You want to maximize your starter cards. Triple of the what's it called? World Legacy Guard Dragon. So basically just reborns level 4 or lower dragon, and then you can move your monsters around. So it's really good when you draw it, because you're able to make the combo just a lot easier. You're able to make like your link cross and then just put the LP down there, and then just move the LP, and then you're able to combo off. Like, there's a lot of different ways, obviously. But yeah, so this thing comes up a lot. 1 boot sector launch, and 1 ravine, and 1 lance for the Romulus. I mean, these are all searchable. Obviously, if you draw 1, you search the other. Boot sector launch is always in my hand no matter what. Really wish is a common. What's it called? But yeah, so these are just really good. So I wasn't playing Ravine for a while, but again, the whole Observator play, it just comes up so much. Like, you just need access to Tracer, because it just lets you do so much. It lets you play through so much stuff. Just having access to Tracer, because then you're able to boot sector launch and just like bring the Tracer, link with it, and just keep going. So I definitely missed the Ravine for a while when I was playing the 40 card version that didn't play it. So I ended up just putting it back. It was really good. 1 emergency teleport. Obviously, you play the sidekicks. It makes it so that you have another extender, because the thing is, most of the time you could combo through Romulus, and then stop Romulus, you're able to make the needle fiber and then make the same play. So there's that, and the rest of this is just hand traps. You could kind of remove the hand traps. So to make the 40 card version that I was playing, you basically just take out like the red eyes fusion stuff. So you take out these 3 cards, and then you take out 6 hand traps, and you're able to make the 40. Oh, sorry, no. Sorry, so 3 of those, the Observator, the Ravine, so that's 5, and then 4 hand traps. So yeah, I think it was like the triple Ash, and I was playing like 2 Veiler or something like that. That was weird. But yeah, so triple Impermanence, first hand trap, broken. I guess pack tactics, so you don't really want to run into the tactics most of the time. Triple Gamma, and then obviously this guy. I play the Hollow just because I like it, but like I might take it out just because I draw it a lot. But it's good. It's okay, because you're able to like use the Chaos Base with this, so it's fine. It's a light, so. And that's another thing too, is that you want your hand traps to be light or dark, because obviously you search your babies and stuff like that. So yeah. Nibiru, broken. Obviously one of the best cards. What's it called? It's still really good, because like most of the time, but like Most of the time you have to have another hand trap to go with it because you're like against the mirror match. You just let them go off until right before they make the herald. You drop Nibiru on them, and then they have to have the extender. And if they do have the extender, you're able to just like Veiler or Impermanence or anything like that, the needle fiber, and then you can just combo. But it's never good just to have it by yourself, obviously. But having this plus another hand trap is obviously broken, and it's a light too, so you can put it back. Or not put it back. I mean banish with Chaos Space. Veiler, same thing, really good. And then triple Ash. I might just cut an Ash and make it 48 just to make it a little bit more consistent. But I just always want to have like multiple hand traps. So yeah, I think there's like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 hand traps, which to me is fine. Like I like the ratios. And yeah, I mean hopefully you guys enjoy. I think the deck's very good. Oh sorry, I haven't even gone into the extra deck. What's it called? Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself, guys. But yeah, so there's that, and then we'll just go to the extra deck pretty quickly. So 2 Striker Dragon. If you guys don't know what it does, it's just have boost to launch. You can get rid of it to add a back of rockets, so you get your tracers and stuff like that. That thing's really good. Romulus for the whole combo. Basically, you just switch out the Dragunity card. A lot of people don't realize that if you, summon something to where it points to, you can summon like another one. So it comes up a lot, so where you can summon like just stuff and then link off, obviously. But yeah, obviously it's mostly just for to search out the phalanx, summon phalanx, and then you make your link cross, and then link cross enters into the Metal Marcher. Metal Marcher becomes the herald, and then yeah, you just go off. So with that, I guess the link cross, obviously people don't know what it does. What's it called? This is just a generic DragonLink that you can just make, because a lot of the time you're left with like the guard dragons. So this is another thing you can just make. So the spheres is just what you end up with on the board. You end up making like one guard dragon into this, and then you end up making the other guard dragon into this. So yeah, and then the needle fiber, obviously. Honestly, you don't make this too much, but it's just here as a safety net. If they do stop your roundness, you're still able to make this, and then like you don't really need it. I think if this gets hit, the deck's still broken as hell. 1 Union Carrier, obviously to equip the Buster Blader thing. So yeah, so it just goes off. The guard dragon stuff, this thing's ridiculous. If we had Agrippin, oh my god, I don't even know what happened. And then obviously these two. So if you don't want to play the Anaconda engine because you don't want to play the Dark Magician and the Red Eyes and stuff, you guys could take it out for like I was playing another Striker Dragon and then a Boral Sword. But Boral Sword is another way just to OTK, but you can still do it through like summoning this, and then most of the time your board when you end with like Savage Herald is not as overwhelming on your opponent as like those and this. So yeah, it just comes up a lot. Cause there's a lot of games where you can't make the Union Carrier because you have some wonky hands, but your story would end on this. So, and obviously this is just broken. Like, and then the synchros. All I need is so the Metal Marcher, the Herald, and the Savage. Pretty short and sweet. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Like I said, guys, have a good one. Have a good weekend. Everyone, peace out. And stay tuned for more videos. Thank you, guys. Later.